Yo, what is going on? Matt O'Leary hanging out with you on free agency day. What's going on? Oh, this is going to be an absolute blast. I cannot wait for this day. It's always a fun time. Oh, we've made it, ladies and gentlemen. We have absolutely made it. Bozeman, Daniels, Williams are signing with the New York Jets. That's what the chat is saying. I love it. I love the optimism. I'm not quite at that spot, but I absolutely love the optimism from you guys. And we're wish this video would stabilize. It was doing good. I was just on with Green Bean at 11:30, and that was a blast. And now we're doing our own thing over here, and we're gonna just hang out and hopefully get some Jet signings in here. That would make life significantly easier on us if well, the Jets made some moves, wouldn't it? That would make things a lot more fun. Beating the Jets when Matt O'Leary yells out, "Yo!" It is legendary. I love it. We're just having fun today, guys. We're just trying to have a fun time and hopefully see some free agents signed. I'm gonna pull up. Oh wait, hang on. I had it on another thing, but I have to pull up my tab in order to get this going. I'm gonna share my screen with y'all. Here we go. Flip it. Okay. So we'll do a little refresh action, see if anyone else signed, and get this thing rolling. Chase Edmonds going to the Miami Dolphins. Okay. That's not a super surprise, especially because, well, you knew the Miami Dolphins were going to put a focus on the running backs and improving their running game with Mike McDaniel as their head coach. So that's really not surprising. 2-year deal, $12.6 million, $6.1 million guaranteed. That makes sense. I think that's a good move for them. So we saw Alex Kappa get a big time deal, 4 years, $40 million to the Bengals. That one also makes sense. That was like literally instantly. So if you want to know the, what do you call it? The legal tampering period, right? Everyone talks about that. The legal tampering period. Oh, it starts at noon. That's what they say anyway. Does it really? Because there's people signing like instantaneously. People are re-signing. So let's. Oh, the Browns have now released Jarvis Landry, who had permission to seek a trade. I don't want really any part of Jarvis Landry. I don't know how you guys feel, but I really have no interest in Jarvis. He's more of a slot guy, and the Jets, you're set at the slot with Elijah Moore. Now I know Moore can play on the outside, but hopefully you are bringing in, you're also bringing in, or bringing back, I guess I should say, Braxton Berrios to continue to play in the slot as well. So we'll see. Yeah, I feel like the chat is kind of in agreement here with no to Landry. So how do I do this? Switch back to, okay. There we go. Now we switch it back. Yeah, the lag in and out, it's not going the best right now. It isn't. Hopefully the internet stabilizes. It was good for the green bean show, and now it's struggling, which is just classic Matt O'Leary, I guess. Cole pops in and says, "Remember how good Landry was with the Dolphins?" Yeah, he was good for a while. He was pretty steady for Miami for a little bit here, but I just don't. I don't think he's that same player anymore. Unfortunately, that happens sometimes when as guys get older. But I just don't think he's the same guy that he once was. I love this is my favorite. I think right here. Hang on. No Jarvis. He's a turtle in the slot. We have Elijah Moore. That's great. I love it, Drew. That's funny. Gavin, you think the Jets would be sending the bag for Brandon Sheriff, right? I don't know. Injuries are a major issue with Sheriff. I don't love it. My dad has no confidence in Joe Douglas. Do you feel the same way? No, I don't. Am I nervous? I guess a little bit nervous, but I like Douglas. I think he's done a pretty good job at making these trades and getting in some draft capital. Now it's time for him to spend some money, and hopefully that begins to start up this process because you gotta start winning some games here and make life easier for your young quarterback. Let's see. Let's go back and refresh. This is probably already updated. So let's go here. Yep, it did. I didn't even have to do the little refresh. James Conner agrees to a 3-year extension. Pro Bowler sticks. There we go. I have another banner too. I'm doing a little Jets free agency tracker. This is what I have so far. Nobody yet, but don't panic. There is not a reason to panic just yet. I think it's gonna be okay, guys. um Would the Jets bring in DK Metcalf? I'd be pretty surprised if they were able to pull off a trade for DK Metcalf. I just would. Why would the Seahawks pick up the phone after what happened to them with Jamal? I don't see it. Pop that back. Is this true, Cole? Did anyone see Zach's ex-girlfriend at the nosebleeds and Zach is in the mosh pit at a Justin Bieber concert? That's kind of funny. So this on Twitter. It's our favorite time of the year. It's the Jets were interested, but it came down to value, and Joe Douglas felt the player wasn't worth the money that they received. Yeah, that's going to happen a lot. It's not going to be the first time we see that today, or just like in general, maybe for years, but it feels that way, right? T Kelly 14's hoping for Marcus Williams, James Daniels, and maybe Shark for the right price. Interesting. What else we got here? Ideal contract for Braxton Berrios. So I'm gonna say I would go as much as $6 million. I don't think it's gonna go too much higher than that though. That'd be pretty nuts if it did. Apparently Pulse sent over the tweet. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna look on my phone because I don't want to pull up. Oh, here we go. That's really funny. Poor guy. Well, a poor girl, I guess, technically. Um, yeah, not great. Jason would go up around 7.5 ish for Braxton. That's a little rich for my blood. I would say no. Ooh, here we go. Shark or Russell Gage? I'm gonna say Shark because I think he gives you a little bit of a deep threat that they don't have. Gage would not be bad either, though. Chark is going to be more expensive, so I guess it's dependent on the cost. First move today, I'm going to say Marcus Williams. The Jets get it done with Marcus Williams. Why not? That'd be fun. I'm trying to refresh Twitter here. I have a little list going with Ian Rappaport and Adam Schefter. Apparently, two teams to watch with Landry are the Bills and the Chiefs. Could you see Keelan Cole sticking about with around for us for the cheap? I don't know. I would say probably not. I don't think he was very good last year. I think they'll look to bring in somebody else, but it may be someone in that same boat to be your fourth wide receiver. So here's another one from Cole. If we don't bring Braxton back, I think Christian Kirk is a possible upgrade. I agree. I think he's better. He is going to be significantly more costly, though. Supposedly looking for like $12 to $15 million a year, which I would not be looking to do. Should I try that? I'm a little bit nervous to try this because the internet's pretty unstable right now, but I do have something. Oh, it kind of just went up a little bit. It jumped back up a couple of bars. So I'm going to do it. I'm going to play with it. So something new that I got that I want to play with on streams. I got a new camera this past week. So if you guys have seen some of the videos, it might look a little bit different, but I still have the old camera. And now we're going with a little two-shot action on these streams. Look at that. Doing a little two-shot action. We can leave it on this view for a little bit. We're gonna do more free agency stuff today than we are going to on the draft. Are there any circumstances under which you'd consider drafting Jordan Davis with any of the first or second round picks? No, I don't think so. I'd be looking to go a different direction. I know he put out a monster combine and stuff like that, but that's going to be a no for me. Bro, your reaction to Brady unretiring was epic. Yeah, I was frustrated. I was genuinely frustrated with it. It was annoying. Shark is a wide receiver too. We need a true wide receiver one. I don't think we would be bringing in Shark to even be anything more than a wide receiver four, to be honest with you. So it would be like a signed Shark and then also maybe draft somebody at pick 10. I think that would probably be a move. I would absolutely consider Zadarius Smith. I think he is very, very good. I would love it. Stealing JC Jackson would be a ton of fun, but I don't think it's very likely. Carlton Davis is solid too. Any sleep options at wide receiver one in a trade? Um, would Brandon Cook count as a sleeper? I guess that's really the only other option that I could see being on the market who's a number one, like Tyler Lockett, maybe, but I don't think the Jets and the Seahawks are doing business anytime soon. Power move, honestly, skipping school for the Jets not to sign someone till later in the day. Oh God. Do you consider Robinson a number one? He's the only guy I want. I'm not greedy at all. LOL, draft another wide receiver in the second round. My issue with Robinson is because I am not sold on the last year just being an issue of quarterback play, because how many times in the past we've seen him thrive with some pretty poor quarterback play. So I don't know why it was so different for him last year. Some of the underlying numbers weren't that great, but he has the proven track record. He's gone over 1,000 yards 3 times in his career, and put up some good numbers with Mitch Trubisky and Blake Bortles. So Get Marcus signing done. That way we don't have to talk about Kyle Hamilton anymore. That'd be nice. I don't know how likely it is though. Let's go back. Let's pull this up. See if there's anything new. James Conner, we knew. 3 years, 21 million. That can grow to a maximum 25.5. Okay. So James Conner is a big name right now. That just got signed. Let's do a little refresh. Gonna do a refresh, see if anything's here, and then we'll go back to questions in the chat. No, it's still just James Conner stuff. All right, so let's go back to the chat for a second. Okay. If safety is not a premium position, why would we pay $15 million per year for Marcus Williams? Because you don't have to spend a top tier pick on him, and you'd be getting him through his prime. I guess that's my answer or logic behind it. And he's good at creating turnovers, which is something that the Jets don't really have. I just don't want to spend the top 10 pick on the position. My again rebuttal to you is then why was he so productive with Mitchell Trubisky and Blake Bortles if it was just the quarterback play from this year? Well, then what's his excuse? I don't get it. Would like JD McKissick, great running back, in catching the ball out of the backfield. Yeah, that seems to fit the Jets' bill, being able to grab somebody like that, who's versatile, which the Jets need some versatility. You know that for a fact in the backfield. I'd like a bigger body running back eventually too, but maybe add that on day 3 in the draft. Are we talking Landon Collins? Because I don't like him in coverage. I'm not a big Landon Collins guy in coverage. Cordero Patterson as a fit. Yeah, he would kind of be like the Jets' poor man's version of Debo Samuel, um, which is obviously interesting. I'm not opposed to that. If we're copying the Niners blueprint, what makes you think we're going to make any big moves? Niners have no stars on offense. Well, in 2018, they were top 5 in money spent. So they also had a much better roster than the Jets did when they were making those moves too. So it's not a perfect 1-2 swap or comparison, I guess. All right, we'll put this up because it's NFL draft related, but we'll pop it up there. KTF4 Sauce at 10 LFG. That'd be nice. If they could spend a lot on offense, that would be nice. Ryan Jensen signed with Bucks, 3 years, $39 million. Yeah, I'm glad the Jets weren't in it at that money. 13 million bucks a year is a lot. Not for me. The move in general, it didn't make sense to me. Not like this. What would you think about signing Landon Collins, potentially moving him to linebacker? Just sign a linebacker. I know that he did a little bit of that last year with Washington, but I'm really all good. I'm leaning toward no. I don't think we are trading for a big name. It's possible, but I'd say no. See, this is funny. I'm going to put 2 comments up back to back. Ready? KT needs to KTF4 needs to stop. He's not falling there. Followed by 2 comments later, KT has serious mental concerns. So the board is completely. You have people who love Kayvon Thibodeau and you have people that hate Kayvon Thibodeau. If Collins will Lyle Collins. Okay. Well, if he wants to play on the interior, I'm good with that. I think if he's willing to play on the inside, then sure. No one thinks that KT will not be there at 4. Maybe it's possible. It's possible. Let's pull up and see what we're looking with over here. Do a refresh. Come on now. No, we're still on James Conner. That's the big story right now is James Conner. It's been 36 minutes. That's it. Kidding. Kidding. Okay. Let's see. Oh my God. I'm trying to put this up. Why would Marcus Williams come to the Jets when the Saints are strong favorites to bring in Watson? The salary cap. The Saints aren't going to be able to fit everything underneath the salary cap. And the Jets have a lot of space. So that would be the biggest reason. Yes. John asks, do you think Braxton Berrios will re-sign with the Jets? I do. I do. I'm going to say 4 years, $5.5 million per year is the signing that he makes. This one doesn't make sense to me. I've seen some mocks with Karlaftis in round 2. That is crazy. I'm still high on him. He's the NFL obviously has kind of changed their stance on him, which is I guess fine. This stuff happens all the time. Guys rise who you don't hear of for a while, and then guys who were in the top 10 mock drafts fall for some reason. So I don't get this one. I don't think he makes it to round 2 though. Maybe he's picked in the 20s, which I think someone's going to get a nice find there if he goes in the 20s. If you don't land anyone at wide receiver, what rounds do we need to invest at wide receiver? First round, 10th pick. Traylon Burks or Garrett Wilson. AJ Boye is released. I don't think the numbers were that great for AJ Boye recently. So I'm gonna lean towards probably not. How long are you streaming for? Until I get hungry. I was so excited today. All I ate was some rice and some Doritos. The breakfast / lunch of champions. I take sauce without even thinking twice. I don't want to take Kyle Hamilton. Logan, Matt, what is your 1 in a million prediction of who the Jets' first free agent signing will be? I said Marcus Williams, but I don't know. That's who kind of I'm hoping for. Maybe Tomlinson too, because that's someone who's been linked to, and obviously Salah and LaFleur have a ton of interest in. I think Sauce is gone by 10. That's entirely possible. Seattle could take him. Atlanta could take him. There's a few spots where he can go. What's the earliest you'd be willing to go Bry / 10-1 in the draft? Second rounds, pick 35. How are you feeling about what Justin Hardy and CJ Mosley said about free agency? That they're trying to recruit? I'm good with it, man. If that's what we're talking about, they're trying to recruit. Let's get them in. Let's get more bodies in here. Oh, I like this. DJ Jones and Tyler Conklin is my first guess for first sign. Okay. That'd be pretty cool. I'm about it. Oh, Cole, don't do that to me. He says when JD signs a depth interior, no tackles, 1 year deal at 8 p.m. tonight. Yeah, that's when I'm going to stop the stream after like 7 hours of just waiting. Update on, hang on, I got to pull it up. Free agency tracker, nobody yet. Don't panic. Love it. They will eventually. It's not like you have to do this right away. I don't think it's anything. It's going to happen. I wouldn't worry about it yet. I've done a million mock drafts, and us trading out of both first round picks still would give us 2 great stars plus a haul of solid players in rounds 2 and 3. Can you see us being so bold? I think you're more likely to see the Jets trade out of 10 than pick 4, but I don't think they are going to trade out twice. Yeah, Logan, good point. So Pete Alonso apparently was in a really bad car accident yesterday where he flipped his car. Thank God he was okay. But that's really scary stuff, man. Glad that everyone involved is okay. You don't like to see stuff like that. You got lucky. All right, let's peep back in on Twitter and see if anything's going on yet. A little refresh action. Apparently, there's still Chase Edmonds stuff on there, which I don't love. I would like to do a little bit, hopefully more than just Chase Edmonds. Panthers released AJ Boye and Morgan Fox and James Conner. Right now, we got James Conner and AJ Boye so far as the big news. Well, that's boring. That's been boring so far. Let's see what we got in here. DMar says Giants should draft a quarterback. I think if they were smart, yeah, I agree. They probably should, but I don't think they're going to. I think they're going to try to run it back with DJ one more year and then maybe take a quarterback in next year's draft. Jack says he's hoping there's 3 or 4 quarterbacks that go in round 1. It's possible. Malik Willis, it seems like he's going to be the first quarterback to go now. Kenny Pickett will still probably go. Matt Corral could still probably go. Maybe Sam Howell too. I don't think Desmond Ridder gets into the first round though. George Thomas says, I think we should strongly consider Bozeman. Yeah, I mean, if there is somebody who is going to get signed from the Jets to play center, I think Bozeman always made a little bit more sense than Jensen. But again, I think we're more likely to see a guard here than we are a center get signed. I could be wrong. Who the hell knows? But I think I'd be a little bit surprised. Ryan Zapardi's all in on Boye. Would not be a bad pickup if they're not able to sign a premier quarter. I guess it depends on the price. But I think it hasn't been good in the last couple of years. T. Kelly asks if we sign Bozeman, would it make sense to move McGovern to guard? You could do that. I think you'd probably be likely to see McGovern get cut if that was it. If they were to bring in a center, I think you'd see McGovern get cut. D. Mars, Malik Willis, and Giants make sense. They should just be smart and take him. Let Daniel Jones try to do something, and then Malik come in when he sucks. Yeah, you could do it like that, right? Because then they didn't pick up their the 5th year option on him, so then you could just leave after the 4th year. Odds we lose Fadukasi today. Yeah, I don't think he's re-signed. I'd be really stunned. if the Jets bring back Foley Fatukasi. They have too many needs to bring back a guy like Foley Fatukasi. Now, if we get later in the day, that's going to change to everybody panic. But right now, it's nobody yet. Don't panic. Garbage Time Fantasy Football says Jets' first signing will be DJ Jones. It took a boring first move from the Jets, but needed. That's fair. Should the Jets swerve wide receiver and free agency entirely? They confirmed report that Connor Hughes, that Shark, MVS, and Kirk are all in the market at over 10 million. Yeah, I don't think I'd go over 10 million for any of these guys. I agree with you then. Let's switch this back. Thoughts on trading back up into late first round if Nakobe Dean is available in the mid to late 20s? It's possible. I mean, you have so many draft picks that you can totally afford to move up and get a third first rounder and take someone with a potentially higher ceiling. So I'm good with that. Would you like Derek McKinnon to complement MC? Yeah, I think that would make sense. I think he would be a nice 1-2 punch with him. Would you be willing to go linebacker at 10? Probably not. No. Second round or third round, I think is probably your sweet spot for linebacker. My natural Jets anxiety starts at 8:30 tonight after we've made no moves. Love it. Oh my god. But we're all in the same boat, dude. We're all in this together. I get it. You could sign Dante Jackson. That wouldn't be an awful move. DMAR says Cordero Patterson. I want him as our RB2. What's interesting is he could be RB2 and wide receiver 4. He could do literally everything for you, like a souped up Ty Montgomery. My favorite wide receiver at 10 is very close. Coin flip, Traylon Burks and Garrett Wilson. One of those two. I'd be more than good with, but I would say, I guess Burks still. Sam, if the Jets can get players in the solid starter, all pro range with 3 of their 4 top picks, this will be franchise changing offseason, regardless of what positional value says. Okay, that's fair. I don't think Jameson Williams is falling into the second round. I think someone is going to take him in the top 25. These comments are coming in fast and furious. I love it. I'm going to try to answer as many of these as I can. Thank you. I appreciate all the comments. Deshaun Watson will be traded soon. I'm going to predict to the Panthers. I think they should go tight end in free agency, and I'm going to say Hayden Hurst. Jameson Williams to Green Bay or Tampa Bay. I think that makes a lot of sense. I was going to say the Browns, but after the trade for Amari, maybe not. Maybe they don't go wide receiver that early. I'm good with Brian Robinson Jr. as a mid-round pick. Absolutely. Just because you need a bigger body guy who can, pick up a tough yardage situation, which I think is exactly what he projects to do. 2 cheap tight ends to populate the room like Everett and then let draft fall to you at that position. Smart. Like it. He wasn't Villanueva wasn't really great last year, and I think he's done. I don't think he's gonna come out of retirement to play with this Jets team. Just keep Watson out of the AFC. Don't need any more damn quarterbacks to deal with. That's true, man. Get him to the NFC. I agree. Hard agree. Saints or Panthers. I think it's gonna be Panthers. Won free agency already. LOL. Yes, with Tom Brady coming back, 1000% they did. Which is sad, but that's the world we're living in. Max Williams greater than Everett. That's fair. I like Max Williams. I think he's pretty solid. Out of these two, I would say Tunyon. I'm not a big OJ Howard fan. I think he's overrated. Rich Cimini reporting that the Jets are big in market for one of Bozeman, Tomlinson, and Sheriff, along with possibly a center on top of that. Interesting stuff. All right. Let's close that out. Let's go back. Let's check on Twitter again. We're gonna refresh. Pull that up. Alex Kappa. Okay. Really not a whole lot going on from either Schefter or Rappaport right now. Let's go here. Cedric Wilson, James Daniels, Tyler Conklin, Justin Reed. That's a good haul. I'd be happy with that. I'd be very happy with that. All right, let's continue to go down here. Jets need to spend big. I don't think they're going to be the top spender, but I do think that they need to drastically improve their roster. So thoughts on making a play for Zadarius Smith? I'm about it. I think Zadarius Smith is absolutely someone who's worthwhile to bring in and pay. He's been a good player for a long time, and I thought the Jets should have been in on him. What was it, 3 years ago when he first hit the market? So I would say, yeah, I'm in on that. Yeah, what Jack said. Get those likes up. Come on, like the video if you're just in here. I appreciate all the love and support from you guys. Seriously, means a lot. I love that I could do this every day and make content for you guys. It's an absolute blast. I would like to see Sherman and JPP coming in on the roster. We need some veteran in on that team. I don't know if either of those two guys are going to sign, but I agree with needing a veteran presence because it does feel like they are too youthful. It's okay to add veterans in here. Thoughts on bringing in Marcus Williams and Carlton Davis? I would be surprised if they spent big on secondary twice. Um, yeah, I would think I think one, and I would think it would be Williams would be my guess. I think OJ Howard is easy to write off as overrated, but he had a PFF grade in the high 80s the year he got a real shot. No other free agents, tight ends have a real shot to be a multi-year difference maker, in my opinion. Um, okay, fair. I don't see it that way. I think Hayden Hurst would be a solid 1B kind of a tight end. The signing would be made based on where you project him. But I think it's telling that he struggled to get on the field with that Tampa team. And I know they had a ton of talent, but um, I don't know. I'm not a big fan of his. Even coming out from college, I wasn't a big fan of his. Marcus Williams and Daniels is all I want to see done today. Fair. I would love that, man. Let's get as much going as we possibly can. Do you think Saquon for a fifth is fair? I would like to see it instead of a free agent running back. That's another. We were just talking about overrated. Saquon, when he's healthy, he's very good. He hasn't been healthy in the last couple of years, and I would say no because he's expensive as is right now. I don't think the Jets need to trade it for an expensive running back who's very injury prone. So I would say no. Cam says, I'm not a big fan. I'm not big on spending a lot of cornerback. Excuse me. I think the Jets showed us where they stand on this with the late round pick starting. Sign a mid tier vet. Yeah, that's kind of where I am too. Like Joe Hayden, someone like that who bring in here. Maybe a late round trade for Bradbury. That would be the giant that I would look for. James Bradbury. I care more about him than I do. What do you call it? Dante Jackson's another name that I've seen brought up a ton. Sure. And Ingram is not someone that I would like. I think he has too many drop issues, which the Jets have so many guys who have drop issues. So I'm going to say no. Oh, boy. We're getting into wild season. I would trade pick 4 for Tom Brady, have the greatest teacher to help Zach Moulds into a true professional. Would be crazy, but imagine the free agents you could. This is just nuts. No, they're not trading him. They have a win now roster, and there is no quarterback that you can take at pick 4 who would come in and play as good. So no. Trubisky to the Steelers? Oh boy, let's pull up Twitter, baby. Oh boy, Mitch Trubisky, is he going to be getting his second chance here? What's the contract? Come on, Twitter. Mitch Trubisky is signing with the Pittsburgh Steelers per source. Wow. Well, he has a really good shot with that roster. My God. Apparently they love him. Well, not necessarily they, but just like the NFL still loves him. That's surprising to me. I wonder with what the price was on it. Marcus Metcalf is saying it's a 2-year deal. I'm going to try to refresh this again and see if it comes up with any information. No, still right in there. All right, we'll go back to Twitter if need be. But thank you, chat, for getting me on that. Where was I just here? AJ Boye got released. What are your thoughts? Lukewarm. He was good a few years ago, but I think he's struggled the last couple of years. So I would stay away unless it's a really cheap, like 1-year deal flyer kind of situation. 3 years, 20 million. Was that the deal? Ari, okay. Should I add him to the NFL free agency list? Maybe I'll do that. Okay. I'm going to add him. I trust you guys. I'm going to add him to my list here. Come on now. I've seen a few questions on how do you do a list. So if you go to a person on Twitter, actually, why don't I just share my screen? Duh, that makes too much sense. Okay. So if you hit these 3 dots and go add/remove to my list, NFL free agency, save, and then I'm going to go lists, NFL free agency, and now he should be in there. Yeah. There you go. I can't believe they went with Trubisky. That's a little surprising to me. I'm going to refresh regular Twitter. Buddy, do I have an update for you? Here we go. Free agency tracker. Nobody yet. Don't panic. We are not in panic mode just yet, but no, the Jets have not done anything. Nothing on regular Twitter right now. I'm doing the feed. I just don't want. I'm not sharing my regular Twitter feed on the stream. That doesn't look good. So we'll go back to the NFL free agency. I'm panicking. We need to trade for Brady. Oh, you guys are nuts. DeMarcus Cousin. Interesting. What he could probably play tight end. No, that's funny. This Jay phenomenal point. Did JD change his clock for daylight saving? Seems he's an hour late. That's entirely possible. Maybe he forgot to move his clock. Possible. I wonder how Carl Lawson feels after leaving the Bengals and coming here and seeing all their success. Who cares? He got paid. Oh boy, Matt, you're in a burning room, and the only way to exit is to shout the name of the free agent you most want the Jets to come away with this month. Whose name do you yell? Marcus Williams. I don't know. Yeah, sure. We'll go Marcus Williams. Jets signed Tim Tebow. Did you see his thighs? He's doing a stretching video. His thighs are gigantic, man. His legs, he can kill us with his legs. One bad Stevie, you are a psychopath. Brady for 4 firsts and Zach Wilson. Let's go, baby. You're a madman. You are an absolute madman, Steve. Oh my goodness. Chat's getting nuts. We're talking about Tim Tebow and trading for Tom Brady. We need somebody to do something. Joe Douglas had PTSD from trading back for Denzel Mims. I don't think he trades back this year. Maybe he does. Maybe he doesn't. I don't know. I was joking when I mentioned it. LOL. That's funny. Have you ever seen Tim Tebow's legs? You would talk about him too if you saw his legs on Twitter the other day. There's 2 pythons in his legs. No, what did Samini say? Do I got to pull him up now? Hang on, let's go. What did Samini say? I hope you're not trolling me. I guess we're talking about the Jets fishing in the big boy pool. Bozeman, Tomlinson, and Sheriff obviously need at right guard. Apparently looking to upgrade at center too. Jets struggle to run the ball up the middle. I don't buy that they're going to add a center. I think I'd be surprised if Bozeman was the signing. I think Tomlinson's much more likely. I am a Jets, Mets, and Islanders fan. So I'm happy with how the Mets have been doing the last couple of days in free agency / trades. More likely to have a 3rd-year breakout, Denzel Mims or Ashton Davis. Oh God, I'm gonna say Mims because I liked that pick at the time, and I liked what I saw from him as a rookie. So I think Mims has more talent, but I would say unlikely for either. Better fit, Gage, Washington, or I think I like Gage, and thank you for the super chat, Joshua. Gage would be interesting in this offense. I also think Cordero Patterson would be interesting in this offense. I think they're going to look for that kind of a player in order to plug in here and help add depth to the room, and then continue to add in the NFL draft early. If I had to guess, I'm going to say probably they're going to use a first round pick on a receiver. That's what it feels like to me right now. Could have got T Diggs, but we traded back for. Are we talking about Trayvon Diggs, the most overrated cornerback in the football? That one. So you think they draft Linderbaum then? I mean, Mangold and Mawai were pivotal for our team. No, I don't think they do. I don't think they do. Is DJ Shark an option for the Jets? I'm going to say no. I don't think so. I think he's going to be too costly. Colts need to sign Fitzpatrick. LOL. They're screwed. Mentally preparing myself for Berrios to sign somewhere else for 400,000 over what JD offers and go to 3 straight Pro Bowls. LOL. That's tough. That would suck. I don't think that's going to happen, but that would absolutely suck if it did. Let's take a look at here. Let's hide this and then we'll take a look at Twitter and see if there's anything new. The AFC North now features the first quarterback taken in each 2017, 2018, 20 drafts. Interesting. Steelers had been in the mix for Jimmy G. Colts still have interest in Jimmy G. Not surprised. Oh boy, we got a chat from E-Man. All right, let's do it. Being a fan is like lending someone a lot of money and you just know that you're never going to get paid back. John Oliver, this is why I'm a New York Yankees fan. Listen, it's not an easy lifestyle we live. I'm a little bit happy we finally have an owner who cares. I think that's at minimum something we could be happy about. But you're right. It hasn't been very kind to me in my 26 years, almost 27 years on this planet. No, also no, I don't want to trade for injured running backs that are also expensive. How is Trayvon Diggs overrated? Because he gave up over 1,000 yards in receiving yards last year. It's either burn or bust, or it's either boom or bust. Excuse me, with either an interception or giving up a huge play. And his 10 interceptions or whatever it was is not sustainable. So that is going to come crashing back down to earth. He's significantly overrated. Thoughts on Jason Pinnock becoming the starter at safety alongside someone like Marcus Williams? He was very impressive when he moved back there last season. I'm okay with him as like safety 3, but I don't think you should go into the year relying on him to start. I think that would be not the best. Are you not starting to worry greatly about how stingy Joe has shown himself to be? Not yet. No. I think he needs to be more aggressive, but I'm not really at that point. No, I don't want Saquon. Sorry. Honey Badger King Blaze says that'd be nice. Yeah, there's a reason why quarterbacks are targeting Diggs all game. There you go. What up, Scott? How's it going? What makes you say that, Devon? I'm not quite there yet. Alshon Jeffrey. Is Alshon Jeffrey still in the league? Can someone answer that in the chat? Is Alshon Jeffrey really in the league? Bears sign someone? Who did the Bears sign? Let me refresh, baby. Oh, baby, we're going to refresh. All right, come on, let's pull up Twitter, and then I'm going to get to the super chat. Bengals defensive tackle Larry Ogunjobi intended to sign with Chicago. There you go. Defensive tackle off the board. All right. I'm not worried about that too much. I love this from Albert. What are Tremaine Johnson and Le'Veon doing right now? Le'Veon's going to drop another album. That's not even a joke. He really is talking about dropping another album. And Tremaine, God knows, I have no clue what Tremaine Johnson is up to. Hopefully not trying to cover wide receivers because that is just not the best. What did Mike Giraldi do on Twitter? Oh my God. You guys are killing me with this. The chat trolling me. You're fine. All right. Someone just tell me in the chat what he said. Yeah, man, we're just hanging out here for a little bit, talking some free agency. Apparently, according to Mike Girardi, Berrios has a big market. Okay, let him get paid if he wants to. If he's gonna get $8-9 million a year, okay, it's gonna stink to see him go, but I just don't think that's reasonable for the Jets. I agree that Sheriff is not that he's overrated, but the always injured part scares the life out of me because when he's on the field, he's actually good. Hopefully soon. I would like them to add. That'd be nice. Berrios agent is an ass clown. Not wrong. Oh, bad news. We have bad news in the chat, folks. This is an L. Quandre Diggs resign. Let's pull it up. Let's get Twitter cooking again. We're going to refresh. $40 million over 3 years. That's a pretty good deal, right? 40 million. That's an average of 13.3. Yeah. That's annoying. Yeah, this is okay. So let me go back to this. The human element of the game of football is the most underrated, underappreciated element that we fans don't get an inside view at. Keep Berrios for anything under $10 million a year. Build a culture. That is crazy to me. No, I'm not doing that. Elijah Moore would like a word. I would not kill for Trayvon Diggs. He is not very good. Should we increase at the 1 hour mark? We will change it. We're just about there. So maybe I'll go in and edit that now. Switch to this. We'll switch to this guy. There we go. It's been updated to maybe panic. Oh, got a super chat from One Bad Steve. Thank you for checking in, my friend. With legendary superstar Mitch Trubisky off the board, it's time to start the rebuild over. Oh boy, yeah, blow it up, restart this thing, man. I love it. That's funny. Tart, good despite the drop. Okay, that's an interesting one. I don't know how I feel on him. Let's see what he at safety last year. Obviously, spent time in San Francisco. He's gotten hurt a lot though. Last few years, 14, 7, 12, 8, 9 games. So I would say probably not, but I mean, hey, you have the familiarity with obviously with I was gonna say Joe Douglas, but it's Robert Saleh. Um oh baby. Daniel Robertson. Thank you for the super chat. He says, "Panic! Are you panicked yet?" Oh my god, I hope not. I really hope not, dude. I don't think it's time to panic just yet. I really don't. Maybe I'm wrong, but I really hope it's not time to panic. Oh god. I love it. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. It's a ton of fun. We got 500 people in here. It's a blast. Oh, do you guys hear my dog going nuts downstairs? I think she's barking at somebody. Maybe we're getting like an Amazon delivery. Thoughts on trading back into the first round for Linderbaum? Also, what about signing Honey Badger and Carlton Davis? I like Linderbaum a lot, but I don't want to move on from Connor McGovern this year, which I think if you draft Linderbaum, that's what you'd be doing. I'm probably willing to draft a center or interior guy in the mid rounds as a developmental piece. Honey Badger and Carlton Davis. I prefer Marcus Williams. I'm not opposed to the Honey Badger, but his age scares me a little bit. And Carlton Davis, I think, is pretty good. So I'm not opposed to that, obviously. I'd be surprised if they made like a huge big move like that. So any kickers worth looking into in free agency? Yeah. Oh my god, the guy, the Zerline, the Cowboys just cut. That'd be good. Oh god, panic now. I'm freaking out. It's definitely time. Once again, we're still doing Trayvon Diggs. The dog is even panicking. The dog wants the Jets to sign someone. Last time we panicked, we signed Le'Veon Bell. Good point, John. Hit that like button. Yes, if you are in here and didn't hit the like button, make sure to hit that like. Subscribe also if you're new in here. Right, we're not talking about fast food in a time like this. I guess McDonald's is probably my go-to. That's the goat. It's been slow. Double moving sticks is lost in the sauce. Oh, that's funny. All right, let's go back to Twitter for a second, folks. We're going to do a little refresh action. See if we got anything new in here. Oh, someone said Chick-fil-A in there. Good answer. Yeah, it's still on the Quandre Diggs is the biggest conversation right now. Let's go back to this. Matt, I'm nervous. You're not alone. There are a lot of people who are very nervous. Has Hayden Hurst been signed? Has Gerald Everett been signed? Has Max Williams been signed yet? It's gonna be okay. I promise. Young Ho, yeah, isn't he available? Sam L, he's got a super chat. You build a football team out of men. Not I jumps in 40 times. I want to be like the Patriots, not like the Raiders when it comes to player evaluation. Hashtag keep Berrios. That's a great super chat. That's really funny, Sam. Thank you. That made my day. That's really funny. Oh, that's great. You build a football team out of men, not high jumps in 40 times. I agree. 40 times are definitely a little bit overrated. You're getting Popeyes. When I come back, Marcus Williams and James Daniels better be on the team. I love it. I don't think I've ever gotten Popeyes, to be honest with you. Did I see the Jets Insta post? Oh no. What did they post on Insta? Ryan, don't scare me like that. We're going to pull it up. Look at the Jets Insta post. Oh no. What is it? You guys are scaring me. This this meme from an hour ago? We're talking about this? Come on, guys. You can't be scaring me like that. Oh yeah, I was an elite level wide receiver in middle school. I did play for a couple years, but I was more of a baseball player growing up. Sam Mel is Berrios' agent. Yeah, I think so too. Oh god. This is great. I'm having a fun time just hanging out with you guys. Good stuff. Hopefully they start to be a little bit more active. That'd be nice. Should we switch back on Twitter and see if anything new is happening here? We're gonna hide this comment. We'll do a little refresh action. I'm surprised Quandre Diggs is going back to Seattle. I mean, obviously they have their Jamal and now Quandre. That's a lot of money tied up to the safety position, but oh well. Not my problem. We got 3 followers on this list now, by the way, which is good. I love it. Oh, all right. Let's see. We got a super chat in here. Let's do it. Let's pull it up. Ryan, thank you so much. You're not missing anything with Popeyes, man. Stick to Chick-fil-A. Love it. Thank you, Ryan, for supporting. Really appreciate it. But I am a huge fan of the Chick-fil-A sauce. It's phenomenal. Um, yeah, I don't know. Just never really had the urge to go to Popeyes. I'm not a huge fast food person, but does Chipotle count as fast food? I like Chipotle. I like Jersey Mike's, McDonald's. Um, this is Wingstop, I guess technically is fast food. Those are my go-tos. You're not missing much. This is a great $15 million for 10 years. Hell yeah, man. Let's do it. Lifetime price. Bears deal is a big deal. 3 years, 45. $100 million to the safety position in Seattle with Drew Lock at quarterback. That's hysterical. You're not wrong. Dude, Raising Cane's. So when I was in Houston in October, I had Raising Cane's for the first time. That sauce was good, but it's no, you're right. It's no Chick-fil-A. No, definitely not as exciting as the draft. But we're trying to make the most of it, guys. Raising Cane's. Yeah, it's in the South. The Jack in the Box. Ooh, Jack in the Box. You guys are making me hungry. My friend is the manager of Jersey Mike's in Florham Park. Zach Wilson's go-to is the number 7 turkey and provolone. All right, respect. Oh, guys, All American. If you guys are not from Long Island and you don't know about All American, it's amazing. A burger, fry, shake shop on Merrick Road in Massapequa. It is to die for. Oh, All American. Great shout out, by the way. We got a super chat from V Man. Thank you, V Man. Appreciate it. I like Five Guys because they show them grilling the meat. Fair. And they also give you a gigantic bag of fries, and I like the peanuts too. That's good. Joel Adams and a bucket of Popeyes and Drew Lock, instant Super Bowl Seattle. Oh, that's great. Yeah. What's our Darius Stewart up to? Him and Chad Hansen. Run it back, baby. Uh Here we go. Nobody wants to win coming to our bum ass team. I'm quitting watching football. Football sucks. Chick-fil-A and Popeye suck. Poultry sucks. Who pissed in Ryan's Cheerios today? Jesus. Oh God. Oh God. Now Fat Boys burritos. This is just going to become a Long Island food conversation here. Oh, Fat Boys is good. I love it. I went to somewhere else in that area in Belmore. There was a really good Tex-Mex place that I got recently. Oh my God. Tex-Mex. Texicana is what it was called, I'm pretty sure. Now, that was good. Oh my God. I forgot that Jalen Marshall existed. I think that was better off. Bigelow's in RVC. I've never been there, but that is very close to me. I drive past it very often. Devin Devin Smith. Oh God. Mexican Grill 2000. Never had it before. Fat Boy burritos. Interesting. Sharon Peak. Oh God. You guys are pulling these names right out of me. Oh my God. Devin Smith is hanging with Stephen Hill. Now this is a take. Prosciutto over Capicola. I don't know. I feel like I'm not Italian, so I don't know if I have the right to answer this question. I do like prosciutto a lot though. Capicola is the gabagool. No? I think I know. I've watched enough Sopranos to know. Wide receiver 1 and defensive end automatically wins us 3 to 4 more games this year. Fair point. I think they need to drastically improve at those positions, and they're more impact positions, right? Because wide receiver helps the quarterback, and defensive end helps you get after the quarterback, which is good. What is the one free agent you would be upset if they were to sign with the Jets? I think Sheriff, because of what he is going to cost and how likely it is for him to get injured. While I think he is phenomenal, he just gets hurt all the time. Mexican Grill 2000 is on 112 in North Patchogue, hidden Little Jack. Good to know. There's a Tex-Mex / Mexican place pretty close to me. Curbside on Long Beach Road in the South Hempstead Rockville Center area. If you guys are from Nassau, I highly recommend it. Justin McCarron's. Oh, you guys are coming up with some good ones. Please don't sign OJ Howard. Okay, that's another good one, I would say. I'm just gonna leave that one alone. Doug Jolly. Doug Jolly. Oh my God. That's great. Ja'Kai Polite and Vernon Golston off the edge. Oh God. This is triggering. I don't like this. People are way too obsessed with Berrios. He's a fine player, but our team won't regress at all with him gone. Maybe we will be better since we treat him like Devontae Adams. I do think. Listen, I get a ton of hate for saying that I thought he was overrated, and then he had a really great year, and yeah, I got burned for that. This is a great shot, Wallace Wright. I freaking loved Wallace Wright as a special teamer. He was a great special teamer. Love it. All right, let's go back to Twitter for a second, see if anything's going on over here. Let's minimize this chat. Do a little refresh action. Ogunjobi, $40.5 million, including $26.5 million per source. Wow, that is a big deal. Interesting. All right. I love all these names back here. This is a good shout from Nicholas here. Jensen was the only one I absolutely wanted nothing to do with, but he's resigned, so we're good now. Yeah, thank God, honestly. I don't think that would have ended well for the Jets. That would have been, I think, a little bit of an issue. I don't not for me. Gotta be honest. Not for me. No one's signing with the Jets. Maybe. Right now, it certainly seems that way. It's been boring so far. Two goated kick returners. Two of my favorites. Add Leon Washington to the mix too. You should put a trigger warning next to this. Doug Bryan, come on. I think he single-handedly ruined my childhood. You stadium article said Berrios might get $8 million a year. Wow. I would not do that. If someone does good for him, he should take it, get his bag, but no thank you. David Clowney. You guys are making me laugh. This is pretty good. Tiny Bo. Love it. Kyle Wilson. Oh no. Okay. And says Matt, I'm just tired of signing 30-plus-year-old linemen. That's fair. Does James Daniels interest you? He's a young guy at just 25? Is he even 25 yet? He might not be. Does that interest you at all? I feel like that's a pretty good alternative. Curtis Conway. Christ, you guys are too much. Oh, I like this. Now, this is a hot take, but if the Jets beat the Bills week 1 with Kari Vedvik not missing all those field goals, that season goes very different. And if Sam doesn't get mono, could you imagine? Maybe we're in a completely different world. What's up? Yeah, I'm glad that you checked this out. I love hanging out with Green Bean, man. I think he passed over his bad internet connection. I don't know what's going on here today. I apologize. Lamont Jordan, he was like a bowling ball back there, man. Great RB2. Jeez, could you imagine Cordell Patterson on an offense like the Chiefs? That would be wild. My goodness. He would be extremely, extremely productive. Mega Vegan. Breaking Sheriff was injured this morning while brushing his teeth. Oh no. Oh no. 79 overall on Madden. Is that good? I'm not really a Madden guy outside of that one little stint I did a couple years ago. Dude, I feel bad for Quincy Enunwa. Seriously, that neck injury that really messed him up. There he is, Green Beans here. Oh, love it, man. Thank you for having me on the stream before. It was a ton of fun talking. Love it. Absolutely love it, Green Bean. Good stuff as always. Oh, interesting question. Would you rather Marcus Williams at 16 or Justin Reed at 11 or 12? I would say Marcus Williams. I think Justin Reed, he wasn't that good last year. Now, some people say that it was due to some of the surrounding pieces on defense that he was dealing with, but I think Marcus Williams is just that good. So I would do it. Let's get to the super chat. Thank you, New York Jeff. Guys, keep your heads. Remember, Tim Tebow was a Jet. Anything is possible. We will see Allen Robinson to the Jets. 4 years, $80 million, 45 guaranteed. That is a lot of money. I don't think it's going to get that high. $20 million a year. I would not like that very much. Thank you, Steven. That's very kind. A staple to the Jets fandoms. I love it. NFL chaos with Jeremy is in here. Most moves have been retaining players. No need to panic, peeps. Fair. Totally fair. We're trying. It would help if my internet stabled, but I'm doing. Yeah, I have a little switcher now. Look at this. If we could ever get this thing functioning, we would be having fun. We'll be having a blast over here. No, we need to panic. I love it. You guys are the best. Let's switch back to this and maybe I'll update. Okay. Some are panicking. Get back up. Nobody yet. Some are panicking, others not yet. I think that's probably the best description for what's happening so far. Bean's right. Cat signing a 4-year deal 5 minutes into legal tampering period is BS. Hard agree. It's yeah, not great. So obviously there was tampering beforehand. It's all a joke. First big signing will be an offensive lineman. Okay. Highly possible. Let's peek back in on Twitter, see what's going on. Oops, I wanted to sign this. Ollie Lewis is, by the way, Marcus Williams, please. But I was trying to hide it so I could refresh. Colts hired Reggie Wayne as their wide receiver coach. That's the big move right now. And Al Woods is re-signing. Okay, so let's read this text message from the Steelers quarterback to be. I am beyond excited and blessed for the opportunity to be a part of the Pittsburgh organization. I have tremendous respect for the Rooney family and Coach Tomlin. They have built one of the best rosters in football, and I can't wait to contribute and help this team continue their success. There you go. We're 90 minutes in. Everyone is losing it already. Well, would you have expected it to go in any other way, Steven, is my question. Everyone's going to go nuts. Everyone's going crazy. Hot take, dump the legal tampering period altogether. Interesting. Jets have to send Laken Tomlinson offensive guard for Zach, please. I think this has to be a very popular thing that I've seen is try to get a guard in here to make this as easy as possible. Make life easy for him, please. Liberal Irishman's in here with Matt O'Leary. Love when my guy goes live. Love it. It's a big week for us, my friend. I'm very excited for Thursday. I had a little bit of corned beef and cabbage yesterday with some Jameson. It was a good day for me. What's the most you would pay for Berrios? $6 million a year is the most I would go for him. Kellen Clemens, quarterback one. Love it. Robinson and Sheriff to the Jets heard it here first. Love that. I would say Robinson more likely than Sheriff, in my humble opinion, but who the hell knows? What's up, Matt? What do you think we do with backup tackle, assuming we don't take an offensive tackle at 4th? They brought back McDermott. Hopefully they don't roll with him, but maybe they could take like a day 3 guy late. I don't think Morgan Moses is going to come back. Honestly, I think he's going to get money to start somewhere. Maybe not today, but I think eventually he does. Jets should go after Zadarius Smith or AJ Boye. I really like Zadarius Smith a lot. I think that would make a ton of sense. Bringing in a guy like him. He's been proven to be a double-digit sack guy, which is something they really, really need. Robinson and Sheriff was 2016. Yeah, even like maybe up to 2019. Sheriff to the Jags. Is it confirmed? Is it confirmed? Let's go back to Twitter, folks. Let's go back. Do a little refresh action. Come on now. All right. Let's see what the money is. Washington Pro Bowl guard Brandon Sheriff intends to sign with the Jacksonville Jaguars per source. All right. So we're going to hang out on here for a second and see if the money comes in. We'll refresh again. How much money you think he gets? I'm happy that it's not the Jets who are signing Sheriff because with their luck, he would get injured like instantaneously, stepping off the plane, maybe like a little carpal tunnel when he's signing the contract. I'm really all good here on this. And like I said, again, I'm going to hang out on this Twitter page for a second and refresh a couple of times in hopes that we get the contract information. But I'm assuming he's going to get paid a significant amount of money. Uh, Doug Peterson is in and building the trenches for Trevor Lawrence. Expect big numbers here. 4 for 55. Is that 3 for 56? These are guesses, I'm assuming. No, Kappa went to the Bengals. 4 for 55 for Sheriff. Wow. That'd be what? Let's do 5 divided by 4. 13.75. Is that really it? I thought it would be more than that. Someone's saying 3 for 35. 35 divided by 3 is 11.6. I think it would be higher than that. NYC Campers, by the way, I guess Jacksonville's taking the defensive end. Yeah, I would say so. Iowa Jets fan, this is fantastic. Normally out driving around for work today, I've been able to hang out in my office and listen to both Green Bean and Matt. That's honestly what a day. First Green Bean, then hanging out on my stream. Love it. Thank you for hanging with us, Iowa and Jet fan. Really appreciate it. Oh boy. We'll do one more refresh and then I'm going to pop back over and do some more questions. But I'm trying to see if they have any money on Sheriff available. No. Okay. So we'll go back over here. That's fine. No big deal. Over 600 people in here. Genuinely appreciate you guys hanging out with me. It's been an absolute blast so far. You can send in super chats to have your questions answered. John, no. John Lobello. I don't know why I said John. Jet sign anyone? No, not yet. Have you seen the scroll? If you watch it, here it comes to write it down on the bottom. Jets free agency tracker. I got that running. George Thomas asked Matt, cold cheese pizza? Never had it before. Don't know. Never had it. DJ Bienemy? I'm assuming since we are no longer going after Daniels. Interesting. Okay. Fonz, nothing yet, my friend. We're waiting. We're hoping. Ooh, Malik Willis, I think, is more likely to go second overall than Kayvon Thibodeau, which is a little crazy. If you told me that a few months ago, I would not have expected that answer. Let's see. Ryan Fitzpatrick? I don't think they're going to do that again. Ooh, big deal for the Jets. Bobby Boucher, 5 years, $100 million. Nice stuff, Bobby B. Diggs to Jags. Do we got to do another refresh here? Okay, we got a couple. Let's go over here. Let's hide this because we got a couple things to talk about. Let's pull it up. Lions reached agreement with their safety Tracy Walker on 3 years, $25 million. Bengals are signing. Oh boy, that was a little sketch. Bengals are signing offensive lineman Ted Karras to 3 years, $18 million deal. They are obviously going all in on the offensive line. It makes sense. That is their biggest need, but not too surprised. Can we make a move? James says. I really hope so. There you go. Dan called it. Yeah, I would say yes. I would, yeah, yes, definitely, KJ. As a Lions fan, we not taking a quarterback at 2. We've got a Lions fan here in the chat. Love it. I agree. I would think if Hutchinson goes first, I would take Kayvon, but I don't know if the Detroit Lions are going to do that. Big stuff just happened. What else we got? What about Jarvis Landry? It's believed that Cleveland move on yeah, they cut him earlier. I don't think they are going to I don't think the Jets are going to be involved. He's a slot at this point. I don't think it makes sense for the Jets. This might trading for Brandon Cooks. You could do that. I'm not opposed. Apparently, the Jets are out on Daniels. Makes me think Corbett might be their target. I like Corbett a lot. I'm not opposed. I think he's been really good, especially the last 2 years since being moved to the Rams and playing on the right side. Jake Asman is a better fit than what? Oh God! What about me? I'm 6'4" at least. Jake Asman's a little smaller. Love the guy to death. He's great. But how about me at wide receiver? I could do it. I played wide receiver in 4th and 8th grade. Sure. This is true. Supposedly he doesn't want to come here, so screw him anyway. There he goes. Yoshi's back. Sheriff is off the board. Good. There we go. Love it. I wonder, and by the way, thrilled that we have 626 guys in here hanging out. Love it. I wonder if like the Jets sign somebody, if that's going to skyrocket. That's kind of what I'm hoping for. Because we need me a quarterback. Okay, fair enough. I'll play quarterback. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to put that out into the existence, but you said it, not me. That's great. Dude, I don't think Christian Watson's making it to the 3rd. I think he's going to go in the 2nd round. I'm refreshing Twitter over there because I don't know. I have a feeling something's going on. I feel like I'm missing out. You ever get that feeling? Ocho Cinco is the kicker. There we go. Yeah, I mean, Schefter just tweeted right now. Jags tag Cam Robinson are expected to sign Brendan Scherf. Advantage A. Hutchinson. I agree. Just Mo, really appreciate it, my friend. Matt, I just want to say thank you for your work. Keep going. I love it. I love doing this with you guys. It's an absolute blast. Really appreciate it. Matt's our deep threat, Asman in the slot. Yeah, I'll be the X receiver. And Asman, yeah, he could be in the slot. I love that. Fear of missing out. Yeah, I guess I am having fear of missing. That's funny. Oh, oh. According to sources, it's becoming increasingly unlikely that Atlanta will resign Patterson. These are things we like to see. Darius Corbett and Justin Reed wouldn't be a bad haul. Agree. Reed's not my favorite safety, but like if you're making a splash like Za'Darius and Corbett, I agree. If Mike White can make it to the Hall of Fame in one start, then you two can. You can too, Matt. Go get him. Love it. V-Man, 8-time consecutive Super Bowl champ. Yes, please. Let's do it. Green Bean talks about tight end enough. I feel like he's got to be a tight end. Although I think he said he played defensive line in a past life. I could be wrong, but I'm almost. I want to say he played defensive line. Yeah, here you go. Hutch definitely number 1 now. I agree. I think he's going number 1 overall. It would be very surprising if he didn't go number 1 overall. Did the Jags sign somebody else? We got to do a refresh. We got another refresh over here. Oh, Foley. Oh, Foley Fadukasi, RIP. Pour one out for Foley Fadukasi. That's it. Foley, talking to you, my friend. Thank you for the last few years. A rare, good find from Mike McCagnon in the late rounds. RIP and peace, Foley Fadukasi with the New York Jets. I'm glad he got paid. Poor Foley. And Foye, too. Holy crap. Jacksonville going off. I'm trying to find, like, I'm getting Foley Fadukasi, man. That's it. He's gonzo. What do we think? Sound off in the chat. What do we got? By Felicia? Oh, that's great. We got Sleepy Joe. Oh, no. We don't have any balls. Nah, fucking mustache guy. Oh, no. Hope they go in 17. Comp pick? I don't know if you're going to get a comp pick for Foley. I'm going to tweet out for Foley, man. Sad to see him go. Glad he got his bag. That's a shame. Usually when teams go off like this in free agency, backfires. True. We don't have the terms yet, or at least I haven't. We will miss Foley. This is bad news. Increased panic meter. Okay. Oh, yes. We got to update it. Okay. Hold on. Hold on. We're going to switch to the backup one for a second. Please hold. Foley to the Jags. People are starting to panic. Dave. There we go. Oh, man. 3 years, 30. Is that for real? 330? Oh, yeah. Oh, someone said 4 for 60. Yeah, I mean, at that point, I'm glad he got paid, but they don't need to do that. FM is pissed. Fire Douglas. Nick H says Fotokasi is vastly overrated by Jet fans. He's good, but wasn't worth re-signing. That's kind of where I'm at. 10 million a year. Holy, yeah, that's a lot. Pushing panic. Oh no. Is John and Zig back? Oh no, these people are upset. Wow, oh Foye got a big deal. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a lot for him. Holy mother of God. Go on Twitter, Matt. Okay. All right. All right. I'm gonna pull up Twitter. Sorry. I'm gonna hide this. Let's do a little refresh in the action. We're gonna do a little refresh action. Three years, 30 million, $20 million fully guaranteed. Yeah, I'm glad he got paid. That wasn't worth it. 2 years, $9 million for the 35-year-old defensive tackle for Alwoods. Yeah, Foley Fadakasi's good, but I just don't think it was worth that. I'm very surprised at the Foye price. That's a lot of money. Sorry, I scrolled up way too fast. Yeah, I'll give another refresh before popping back over here to the questions. But Someone I see in the chat, someone said time for Jonathan Marshall to step up. Yep, that's part of it. That is definitely part of it. It's not like the Jets don't have other alternatives on the defensive line. So, like I said, sad to see him go, but yeah. Frank Ntilikina at wide receiver. Is he still alive? Morgan Moses. What about Morgan Moses? Did he sign? Jordan Davis to the Jets now? Absolutely not. No. I would like a Marcus Williams update too. That'd be nice. Maybe $20 million for Cooper was cheap. That's funny. These guys are some pretty big deals, huh? Oh, Steve, don't even put that into existence, man. He says hot take Jets same roster as last year. Oh God, no, please. Stop this. Jordan Davis is a nose tackle, not a fit in a 4-3. That is also very true. I don't think the Jets aren't taking him. I wouldn't worry about it, no one. $5 p.m. for signing just like last year. I don't know. I don't know what happened on here. Tomlinson to the Jets? Is this real? Don't fuck with me. We're pulling up Twitter. Come on, baby. Show me Laken Tomlinson. Come on, baby. If you guys are messing with me, I'm gonna be upset. The Jets are signing former 49ers guard Laken Tomlinson. Let's go! Hey now. Okay. Let's go. Laken Tomlinson, baby. Let's hope these numbers go up. I'm gonna tweet out the stream. And oh man. We're gonna get some more numbers in here. Let's go. Laken Tomlinson. How do you guys feel? Let me know in the chat how we're feeling about it. Oh, baby. Talking Laken Tomlinson. All right. There you go. There is your answer at regard. How do we feel, folks? How do we feel? 40? Is that what he signed for? Let's do a little refresh. Come on, someone give me the money. Three-year deal, $40 million, max value of 41. Okay, so that 40 million over 3 is what? 13.3? Is that a lot of money? Who cares? You're gonna have people bitch and moan about that? Not me. Let's go. About 13 million bucks a season. All right, let's go back to the comment section. We got more people in here, over 700. Thank you for joining. All right, let's take a look. Joseph says absolute steal. NC says not my money. Who cares? Better suited for right guard. Even better, JVR, get out of here. He's gonzo. Goodbye. Low-key overpay. Dylan. Who cares? Gerard P says, F it, let's go. Zach's face right now. Hell yeah, baby. Let's go. AM says, like the damn video. Cowboy says, smash the like button. To everyone who just joined after the signing, hit the like button. We're having a good time. Now everyone wants JD to get the extension. People like it better than Sheriff. Okay. Kick rocks GVR. I'm sorry, GVR. We lived in the same town for a little bit, but that's okay. Like the stream. Good move by JD, solid guard. Or do we draft a Quantum and put him at right tackle? I'd be surprised if that was the move now at this point, to be honest with you. Oh, baby. 729 watching, 313 likes. We can do better. Thank you, New York Jeff. Let's get those likes up. JH says, oh my God, these are firing in rapid fire. Go, Joey D, baby. Thank you for the super chat, JH. Wrestling Answer says, we got Tomlinson, huge pickup. All we need is secondary piece now. Hoping Marcus Williams, great job as always, Matt, from a longtime supporter. Wrestling Answer, genuinely appreciate the support. Thank you to everyone who hopped in here. Yeah, we're excited. We are really excited about it. It is a big time pickup. LFG says, yo, it's Vin. Let's effing go, baby. Love it. Oh, God. V-Man's in the super chat. Douglas haters, what now? You going to flip-flop now? I love it. 750 people in here. Let's go. Okay, so I agree with a lot of people. I don't agree with this. But I agree that I don't think they're going to go with an offensive lineman in the first round. Oh, my God. Green Bean, they got his guy. Green Bean. Let's go. Hold on. Landon Tomlinson is a New York Jet. Let's go, baby. We got his guy. Okay, we got to change the tracker. Thank you for reminding me. We're going to edit this. Lakin Tomlinson. Guard. What was the contract? Hang on, I got to go back and look. 3 for 40. 3 years. 40 million. Right, save. Oh. Love it. Love it. Love it. We out here tricking this money off. Let's go. Hopefully it's the start. Hopefully it's the start, guys. We got some more super chats in here, guys. I'm trying. These are coming in fast and furious. Okay, Knobcraft is in here. Douglas still going to disappoint somehow. There's time yet. Knob, why you got to be so down on us like that, man? Don't do me like that. It's not very nice. Here's a good comment. Made the Pro Bowl last year, has played 100% of the team snaps over the last 3 years. Yes, let's get guys who are not freaking injured. That would be really nice. That'd be excellent, actually. So as of now, how would you put out O-line right now? I would say Fant/Becton, AVT, McGovern. Then you got Lakin Tomlinson, and then Fant/Becton on the other side. I'm going to guess Fant starts at left tackle and Becton starts at right tackle. That's just my guess, but it could change. Top 10 O-line? I think it's got a shot. I think it's got a really good shot. Should we check back in on Twitter? Let's do it. Hide the current comment. Let's do a little refresh action. Oh, I'm excited. That's the last one. The last info is on the Jets deal with Lakin Tomlinson. They got a good starting guard. We should be happy. I am. Are you? Are you guys happy? It seems that way for most people in the chat are. You forgot to say Linderbaum. I don't think they're going to sign. Draft Linderbaum. Safety now. Yep, I think that's the next move. Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to hide it. Do you think center needs to be addressed or McGovern is good? I'm good with Connor McGovern, to be honest with you. I think he's going to be fine next year. GR, don't leave the door you with the good Lord split you. That's funny. Don't be surprised if AVT goes to right guard. I don't know. Draft Zion, someone says. We need a wide receiver. A lot of safety next. Get Barkley? No, don't trade for Saquon Barkley, please. Here we go. Hey, Matt, good job. LT is a left guard. So will he play right guard? I don't know. I would assume that he's going to play right guard. I would think that they're going to want to keep Elijah Vera Tucker on the left side. Go read the last Connor Hughes tweet. Oh boy. Oh god, I'm scared. I'm scared. Oh boy. All right, I'm going to pull it up on my phone and read it out here. All right. While Lincoln Tomlinson played left guard in San Francisco, he's more than capable of flipping sides. There's no worry from the Jets there. Sources say he will play right guard with Jets. Elijah Vera Tucker isn't moving. Okay, good. He thinks that he also says that offensive tackle is very much in play. I don't think so at 4. I really don't. Not at this point. KT, there's our answer. McGovern was rated better than Jensen. This is true. AVT not moving. There we go. Love all these comments in here. O-line is far from complete, says Mike Cos. Wow, big sign. Let's go. I'm trying to catch up. This line is, dare I say, above average? No, good. This line is hashtag good. Twitter is fire right now. I bet, baby. Oh, man. 800 people in here hanging out. Love it. Back into AVT, McGovern, Tomlinson, Fant is top 10 if they stay healthy. Yes, it is. I agree. Matthias, I told you, Matt, best offensive guard in free agency, the O-line agency. Keep it rolling, baby. I am not ready to give up on Mekhi Becton yet. I think he's been pretty good. Not opposed, but I would hope for a little bit more of an impact guy, unless it was you sign like Barnett and then draft someone in the first round also. There's another one? No way. Are you guys screwing with me? Are you guys screwing with me? Do I have to do a refresh? Did the Jets sign someone else? Yeah. No. It's still like Tomlin stuff. Oh, no. You guys are screwing with me. Don't do that. Don't get my hopes up like that. Not nice. Let's see. Get LDT back to knee depth. I'm good with that. I think that would be awesome. Needs that Barkley comment needs to die. That's a little bit much. Maybe tarred and feathered though. I think that's reasonable. Daniel Hunter from the Vikings, Michael wants. Okay. KT or Sauce at 4 now? Yeah, I think that's very much so in play. I really do. I love Jermaine Johnson. If we trade back a bit, okay. Some people, can we still go online at 4 now? Some people are saying yes. I don't know if that's the case. I would think that it would probably be on the defense, but panic meter is definitely down right now, which is a major plus. We love that. No, here's a Pro Bowl caliber guard. I think that's fine. This is the best comment. This is it. This takes take. The last time the Jets signed an offensive lineman, signed an L. Tomlinson, rather, we made the AFC Championship game. Sauce Gardner, Hamilton, and Gardner. Someone else said. Yeah, he hit on fully to the Jags. He got paid some pretty big money. This is a good point. 2 competent guards around McGovern will raise his play. I agree with that. I definitely do. Couple other people they want to see. Let's see. These chats are coming in so quick, I can't even keep up. Melvin Gordon on the low. Jesse says go get Matthew. There's a nice picture of Manish Mehta. Traylon Burks at 10. I want to die on this hill. Okay, there you go. Does KT slip to 10? I don't think he slips that far. McGovern at home, like, ooh, oh, here we go. I have a Tomlinson jersey for me. Yeah, just change the number. There you go. Win NYJ wants Carlton did this. Rusty Spooner says, why left guard, though? He can play both. Terrence wants Sauce at 4 and Johnson at 10. That would be fun. Not opposed to that. Not opposed to that one bit. Let's go back to Twitter for a second. We're going to do a little refresh action. Hang on. I'm going to wait for it to refresh. Oh, former Seattle offensive lineman Jamarco Jones intends to sign a 2-year, $5.75 million deal with the Tennessee Titans. Interesting. Okay. Let me hide this comment. Sorry, it's taking up some screen. Green Bean, yeah, talk to him, man. He played right guard his entire college career. He's going to be fine. I think people are, I don't know why people get so crazed. I don't get it. Well, I want winners. Hang on. No, this is the Sam L. We're going to use this as the Sam L filter. I want winners. I want people who want to win. He's also a big Braxton Berrios supporter. Trade 10 for wide receiver or safety. I don't think they're going to do that. Trade 10 for DK. I don't think they're picking up the phone if Joe Douglas calls. Best guards in the league, says King Blaze. It certainly, I mean, it's going to help. It's definitely going to help. I'm surprised if this happens. I think you get one more relatively bigger guy. Rest in peace, headphone users. Yeah, my bad. I should have gave you guys a warning. That's my fault. Just trying to have some fun. Matt Olson to the Braves. Oh boy, my cousin's going to be very excited about that. He's a big Braves fan. He lives in Georgia. Oh God, Berrios' price has gone up. That's a little scary. Paul wants Justin Reed to the Jets. Sneakers and boots want Sauce and Walker. Double dip on good defense. Devondre Campbell. Interesting. Okay. I think he's going to be available. They could. This is a great point. Michael Carter fantasy stock going through the roof with this line. With this, I guess, with the signing. Yeah. Yeah. Jags kind of made a lot of signings today. They're very, 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 very busy. We're doing a little refresh action. I'll switch it back. Titans are keeping Ben Jones, source says he gets a 2-year deal, $14 million. All right. What's next? Who's up next? Michael Carter going for 1,000 next year? Man, I hope so. Oh, I'm just thinking about the life that Zach Wilson's going to be able to have now. Oh, yeah. I have not seen the Batman yet. I'm not a huge superhero movie guy, but I probably eventually will. I'm just not someone who usually like runs to the theater to do that stuff. Tomlinson is considered rock solid in pass protection. That's so damn necessary. Hashtag agree. Definitely agree. Christopher Phillips wants Morgan Moses back. At this point last year, the Jets had Trot Davis, and that was it. Uzuma, maybe? Okay, that's fair. Fresh wants JC Jackson. I would say I don't think that's likely. But Billy also wants JC Jackson. All right. We are pumped up about the new offensive line, Juan. We are having fun on the stream today. It's gonna come, hopefully, Grant. I really hope it does. Oh boy. How much money we have left now? So roughly, this is rough math, 48 minus 13.3. 48 minus 13.3 is 34.7. Keep in mind they can make a ton of different cuts. So that's not like anywhere near official. Running behind Tomlinson and Becton on the right side would be, yeah, that would be nasty. So, like, I don't think if Becton moves to the right side and is good, I don't think that's like an issue. And especially if Fant is as good as what he was on the left side last year, that should not be I don't know, looked at as an issue. Zach Ertz re-signed with the Cardinals, so he is gonzo. I don't know what happens with Devontae Adams. I think he probably stays. I am off today. I am a sports writer for Odds Checker, but I worked on Saturday, so I'm off today. Since he left, I've ate breakfast, take a poop, and have been at the gym. Good stuff. Thank you, Kyle. Appreciate it, my friend. Which is the best tight end out there right now? I like Hayden Hurst. Supposedly Braxton Berrios could get $8 million or more, which I guess is big for us. Gerard reminds me of Everett. He is someone that you can get on the free agent market. I would probably rather draft a wide receiver than Robinson because I'm a little bit worried about his year last year. I know people point to the down quarterback play, but it just wasn't great. I would not touch Deshaun Watson at this point now. And they invested in Zach Wilson. I think they should continue to. Robinson and draft a wide receiver. Now that's interesting. I definitely think he will be. He was already bad with him in the second half of the year when LDT was playing. So we got some positives with that. We all saw him while like Hawks torch the Jets. He should be a target. It's an interesting one. I'm not opposed to it. It's not my favorite option, but there's not a ton of options left, and he's extremely athletic with some upside. So maybe he'd be better in a bigger role. I'm good with that. I would not take Devin Lloyd at 10. Berrios is back. Oh my God! Don't do this to me, chat. Are you kidding me? Berrios is back. Hold on. We're refreshing Twitter. Hold the phone. We're refreshing Twitter. Is this real? Is this real? If you're screwing with me again, I'm going to be pissed. Jets are re-signing 2 years, $12 million. See, I told you it wasn't going to go that high. I told you. I said $6 million at the most. How long have I said $6 million at the most for Braxton? I told you, fools. You were saying $8 million a year. Bogus.
Braxton Berrios remains a New York Jet.
We got to update the trigger. We got to update the banner, baby. Oh, I love free agency time. All the new people came in. Appreciate it. We are not done. Braxton Berrios, I told you he was going to resign. Oh, there we go. Okay. We're thriving. 2 years, $12 million. We're going to have that scroll. Let's go. Let's go. Good stuff. Very good stuff. Let me just retweet the stream again. Braxton is back. This was smart. I'm glad that he's back. That is reasonable money. Good stuff. Let's go. Let's go back to the comments. The comment section's popping off. We got 850 people in here. Oh. JD is our savior. Oh my God. People love it. Perfect contract for Berrios. I'm about to get his jersey. Love it. Where's that guy who was talking Braxton Berrios and saying pay him $10 million a year? With only $7 million guaranteed? Let's go. I just woke up my wife screaming, LOL. I'm twerking right now. Pixar didn't happen. I did say 6 was my max. I thought $5.5 or $6 million was probably right where we're going to be. Sam L. Where is Sam L? Sam L is rock hard right now, and he didn't even have to take a Viagra. Berrios technically has Super Bowl ring, eh? I guess so. I love it. Do the lap around the block. Oh, Braxton just tweeted, we're back. That's a fair deal for Braxton. This is fun. This is a really fun time. Almost 900 people in here. Holy smokes. New York to Florida Jets fan. Braxton, 2 for 12. We should sign Young Hoo Koo. 2 million guys is money, stronger leg than Pinheiro. I agree. Eddie Pinheiro, while was very accurate, I do worry about his leg strength. That is a really valid point. What about Zerloin? He just got cut too. JD in God mode. I'm here, guys. I got a work call. Let's go. We got your guy. We got him, Sam L. I hope you're happy, man. And it's a reasonable contract, too. I'm happy with it. I am very happy about it. Sam is back. Sam who? Is there someone? Oh, Sam L. Okay. I thought you guys. You guys are scaring me, man. I don't know what's happening. Hit the like button if you just entered. Thank you. Perfect value for Berrios. JD is the best. I agree. It was very good, Barry. I think it was very good value. No, Berrios is not fake news. This is very much so real. 2 years, 12 million. Berrios. 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 Al Robinson for 8 million. Oh, that's wild. My DMs are popping off too. There's so much. This is such a busy day. Oh. This is a great point. Jet fans are wild. Wild. Actually, let's update the banner. Nobody is panicking. Adam Gase is not coming back. Agree. Get off Joe D nuts, man. Yeah, dude. Where's the Berrios is back? 2 years, 12 million. Good deal. So far, so good. Lincoln Tomlinson and Braxton Berrios. How do we feel so far? I think we got to be feeling pretty good. Announce Brady backing up Wilson. Oh no. There he is, Matty O, James, New Jersey. Sorry I haven't called, brother. Still watch your content, James. All good, my friend. Hope you are having a good time enjoying free agency. How much did JD give Sophia Colpo in the deal? I don't know. Hopefully a lot of money. Travis from Ohio is a legend. He still calls every once in a while. I like Rasul Douglas. I wouldn't be opposed to that, Spencer. And Marcus Williams. No. Don't tell me. Do I have to refresh Twitter? Or is this just saying and Marcus Williams? Let's refresh. I'm doing a refresh anyway. Guys, you almost have 1,000 people in here. That's sick. Thank you for hanging with me. Nope, still on Braxton. Good stuff. I am very happy with that contract. Thoughts on Garrett Wilson to the Jets? I would very much so like it. I think that would be a smart move. Yes, he did. We just got Braxton Berrios back. 2 years, $12 million. Great value. Greenview is still out there in the desert, man. He's doing his thing. Yoshi, we're skipping class today, man. You don't really take my advice, please. Liam Riordan, Joe, mother bleeping Douglas. Let's go. I would not do that personally. I would say no. You think Moore will line up more out wide with Berrios in the slot? I think they will mix it around, to be honest with you. No O-lineman with 4 and 10 now. What do you think? I would be surprised, to be honest with you. The money that they just gave Lincoln Tomlinson, he's starting at guard, so you can kind of throw out the idea of drafting Ike Ekwonu and starting him at guard for a year. I would say more likely to see edge, Sauce Gardner, wide receiver. Those seems to be the ones that make the most sense. Thank you, guys. Really appreciate all the love in here. It's a blast getting out to hang with you guys. Apparently, the Raiders are going after Tyrann Mathieu. Frank is in class right now. Good luck to you. Berrios and Tomlinson are big. Love it. Hit that like button, Matt. Doing the Lord's work with this live stream. Thank you. Love it. V-Man's pumped up. Joe Douglas, unlimited power. Bragg said they signed Tomlinson. Said, fuck it, I'll take 6. Yeah, Braxton's going to be the punt returner too. Kick returner, punt returner, all that stuff. You go to calculus, bro? Again, I'm not going to tell you to skip class, but really want Mark Williams and then I'll be happy. Yeah, I'm with you, dude. That'd be great. Nope, we're still on the Braxton Berrios stuff. I just did a quick refresh. Skip calc, you don't need that shit. This is way more important. I mean, listen, I was not a good math student ever, so yeah, calculus sucked. I hated AP Calc. I don't know why I had to take AP Calc. Rest in peace, Razor Ramon Scott Hall. R.I.P. Rip. Who is Razor Ramon? A wrestler. Oh, okay. I did see that. I wasn't a big WWE fan, so yes, R.I.P. That was a sad story. I definitely think Hutch will be there at 4, and I think they should take him. John Nolte says Green is moving camp, I think I heard that too. Smash that like button. I don't think I would do Gilmore for a year. I think it's going to be a little too costly. Oh boy. Sorry guys, these chats are jumping around, so it's a little bit hard to follow. Give me a DB and I'm set. Phil says nearly 1,000 in the chat. Let's get the likes up near that number. Thank you guys. Appreciate it. go to calculus. That way when you're done, you look at your phone and it'll be Christmas. Here we go. I would like Hassan Reddick. Did I say that one already? I'm sorry. Favorite safety in the draft? Well, Kyle Hamilton's the best safety in the draft, but I wouldn't take him in the first round. I would rather go with Lewis Seen if he's there at 35, or one of the other guys who could potentially be there at 35. I worry about his blocking ability. We're talking about Isaiah likely, right? I'm worried about his blocking ability. I've been talking about Za'Darius. I want him, man. I think it would make a ton of sense. Do the Jags get Kirk? And we're going to refresh. We're going to refresh. Don't you worry, guys. The Jaguars aren't done. They're expected to sign former wide receiver Christian Kirk. Wow. They're going in right now. Ryan, I agree. Jags turned salary cap off. That's what it feels like. Mega deal? A mega deal for Christian Kirk? Hang on, maybe we won't. To a large deal. What's a large deal mean? Interesting. Okay. I don't think we would have done that, but cool, I guess. I don't know. How you feeling about our pilot JD? He's making the Jets media haters look stupid. To the haters, buckle up, shut your mouth, and watch the team take flight. I hope so. I like both moves are good so far. Oh, good answer. Let's get Uzuma now too. Yes, you need a tight end. Obviously, I wanted the Jets to draft one, either Trey McBride, who I love, or Jeremy Ruckert from Long Island. But I do think you need to add a veteran. Did A-Rob get signed? Is that why it's them? Or is it RIP for the Jags to get them? Because then that would make sense, right? I'm going to refresh one more time. I'm not going to switch the page, though, unless there's something new. No, there's nothing new over there. If you want A-Rob to come over here, not opposed. James says, at least you don't have to play Tom Brady twice a year. That's for damn sure. Trubisky is on the power. You're not wrong. Yeah, they are just throwing money around like it's going out of style. They do not care. It's like the Mike Tomlin meme. We do not care. That's great. Oh boy. Let's see what else is going on. Sign a tight end call today. Oh, we got Knob back in here. Clearly, the Jags realize they blow and think it's time to go into win now mode. They'll still suck though. They're the Jags. You're not wrong. They have to do a lot to improve, but they're trying to help their young quarterback. I get that. Let's see what else we got in here. Dude, I'm not a big OJ Howard guy, and I haven't been for a while. It's not like a new thing for me. Some people are high on him. I'm not one of those people. I'm really all set there. I would rather go like a Hayden Hurst. I think he's much safer. Saffold to Buffalo. Is that the next one? All right, let's go back. We're going back to Twitter, baby. Refresh time. Did the Kirk contract details come out? Yeah, he's going to Buffalo. All right, makes sense for them. Sheriff Kirk Fadukasi Olakun. And they're apparently not done yet. Wow. That's impressive. How about bringing in like a Raheem Mostert as a second faster back behind Carter? I think that makes sense. It's got leaking. Hell yeah, man. We're pumped up. We love it. A-Rob is still unsigned. Okay. Isaiah Likely. He's is Reddick going to Philly? Oh, that's not great. Hang on. You guys know the drill. Back to Twitter. No. Oh no. Oh boy. Hang on. Wait. Wow, 3 years, 45 million. That's essentially the exact same deal that Carl Lawson got. That's a very good deal for them. But maybe the Jets' plan is to go with Edge in the first round. Oh well. That stinks, but oh well. Collins to Miami. Berrios is back. Of the two, Allen Robinson, but he's not even really my favorite option at this point. I think you are either likely to see another day 3 pick or Jonathan Marshall's going to take another step up. I got this text from Green Bean. This is what Green Bean's situation is. He is currently at this place called By the Bucket, and it's hot spaghetti to go. But he is very excited about Berrios, as is Ryan. Both guys are very happy about that deal, as they should be. Oh, we got another super chat. A-Rob, is this year's Galladay? Maybe. Galladay. Well, no, that might be a good comparison actually. Do you think Sheldon Rankins is back next year? Yeah, I think so. I think they bring him back. I don't think it makes sense to move him. Catch me up, Matt. If you think Thibs available at 4, who do you have going 1 through 3? I would say number 1 at this point, it seems like a lock for Hutchinson. Then honestly, like Malik Willis or Kyle Hamilton at 2 is starting to make a little bit of sense for Detroit. If Hutchinson is gone, I think they might go on the defensive side. And for whatever reason, people think KT is falling. And then if the Houston Texans really want to move on from Laramie Tunsil, then that would leave KT sitting there at 4. Green Bean has been talking about the bucket of spaghetti for 3 days. I would be stunned if that happens. I don't think that's going to be the case. Of the 2, I prefer Conklin. £2 of spaghetti for $14. Oh wow. We got to go back to Twitter. Hang on. Going back. Refresh. BJ Hill, we're talking about. BJ Hill, 3 years, 30 million. That makes sense. It's a lot of money, but it makes sense. Okay, well, let's go back to the big screen. What's your opinion on bringing Vander Esch into the Jets if you see JoJo Domen fit to solid defense? Vander Esch, I think, is an interesting one, just because he was really, really damn good as a rookie, but obviously took a little bit of a step back this past year, and injuries are an issue. As for JoJo, I would have to do a little bit more research. I'm unsure how much of a fit he would be in this defense, but is he someone worthwhile that we should be looking at to bring in? I don't know a ton about him. He's obviously a linebacker. I can tell you that much. He went to college at Nebraska. And he was an outside linebacker. So probably a mid-round guy. This is a great question from Anthony. How does a guy from New Jersey, Green Bean, eat spaghetti from a bucket? I don't know. The road changes you, I guess. We're 996 people. If we can get this over 1,000, that would be sick. I do not want to bring Jabril Peppers to the Jets because he cannot cover. He is good against the run, but he cannot cover at all. I answered this question already. Please stop asking. I will eat my words on overpaying Berrios. Praise Joe Douglas. He did not overpay. I think they still have a chance to draft somebody. I don't think that necessarily means that they're out on taking a quarterback. This is a great point. From Calvin Beecham, Osemele, Jonathan Harrison, Brian Winters, Brandon Shell, now Fant, Becton, AVT, McGovern, Tomlinson, Becton, Fant. That's pretty good. Are we keeping LDT now that we have LT? If he wants to come back for depth, I don't see why not. Did they have the money available on the Kirk contract? I see that in the comments. I'm checking right now. Terrence Brooks got a 1-year, $2 million deal. I still don't see the Christian Kirk money, though. I don't think that happens, but if he did, that would be interesting. I would say 1000% DHXLII, whatever that is. I would say absolutely. I think they are very much so in play. We get over 1,000. Come on, baby. I love it. Appreciate you guys. Thank you for hanging out with me. This is an absolute blast. Everyone happy now? Be patient. More guys on the way. I hope so. Did Christian Kirk really get $15 million a year? That is crazy. Would you go after OBJ, Jermaine Johnson, Abram Smith? Jermaine Johnson for sure. OBJ, I would say probably no. And Abram Smith, I'm interested. I'm definitely interested in Abram Smith. Lee Epstein, I don't see a super chat in. Well, I don't see a comment attached with your super chat. Is very much. Oh, okay. Underneath, can we block Mel Copper from our community for his shameful mock draft? I think so. Yeah, hey, we were up over 1,000. Appreciate it, guys. Marcus Williams, and I'm satisfied. That would be dope. I would say wide receiver, Thomas. I would very much so rather take a wide receiver at 10, but not opposed to it. Dream would be Sauce at 4, Walker at 10. Probably won't happen. It could. I don't know why you would say that it wouldn't. I think that's possible. A-Rob, Marcus Williams, and OJ Howard to end the day, please. Either Drake London. No, excuse me, not Drake London. Oh my God, my brain is a mush right now. Either Traylon Burks or Garrett Wilson are my two. Let's do a little Twitter refresh. Saffold 1-year deal. We knew that. All right. This is all stuff we knew. Nothing new. Good signing far. Good tight end yet. Technically, okay, so you're at 48, and then let's do like, I don't know, 13.3 minus another 6, 28.7, but obviously cuts can change that. 28.7 right now. Did he just get 17 million? Is that real? I'm gonna do a refresh and see. Doesn't say. Apparently it's 17 million. That's bananas. My God. 17 million. My God. That is a lot of money. Matthias says safety is next. Jags will be good next season. They'll be bet much improved. That much I agree with. Safety market is still looking solid, that for sure. They still have options available. Jags are drunk. This is a good point, Buffalo Jet fan. A-Rob probably gets 20 plus if Kirk gets 17. I still can't believe they gave him $17 million. That's a ton. It is banana land. I agree. That is banana land. JD woke up before 5 this year. Yeah. He did. And it's been good. One thing to consider is cap space next year is likely to go up by 20%, so these contracts might not be too crazy. Okay. Value. Good point. Where? Let me know where. I was at the under game the other day, so if you saw me there, then probably. And nobody panicking on the free agency tracker. Yeah, we everyone is fine now. Imagine rookie minicamp battle Sauce versus Garrett Wilson. That would be fun. I'm in on that. This is true. Jets cuts can clear another 18 to 20 million, so they are not even close to done. Anthony, thank you for the super chat. Coming late. Did you see a tweet from Bryant McFadden about the Jets' offer for Watson? Doesn't seem like a JD type trade. I don't believe it. If the I don't buy it for a second. Yes, I think they will be. I think they'll be hovering around 500 most of the year, which would be a lot of fun. Wilson to Wilson. There we go. FBJT says, I love our two signings so far. That's true. I do too. Already, okay, that's already been disproved by DJ and Connor. There you go. I'm not planning to hop on the stream with him. I think we're doing our Jets Talk 24/7 panel tomorrow. So, there you go. If we can get Jermaine Johnson, Traylon Burks, Trey McBride, Leo Chenal, and Rashad White, look out. Ooh, I like it. I say Marcus Williams. Why not? Let's get nuts. You're welcome. This has been fun today. I'm going to hang on for a little bit longer. Maybe about the 3-hour mark, I think, is where I might cut it. Unless something major happens before then. Absolutely not. He can kick rocks. I would. I would do this. I think he's solid. I would definitely do this. Sorry, I'm looking for. You think Marcus May is coming back? I would be surprised. I don't think he does. Devontae Adams is about to get 50 million if Kirk is getting 17. Yeah, I mean that's. I still can't. 17 million. God Almighty, that's not great. I think it's going to be Hutchinson. I don't think it's going to be KT. Great point. This is good value. Who would have thought that Berrios was going to sign for good value? 2 for 6 is really, really good. I'm happy with that. Let's see what else is in there. Tyrann Mathieu is a leader. I agree with that. Allen Robinson next? Maybe. Maybe he is next. Ryan Thompson says, it's a weapons league now. Sign one and draft one at 10. Okay. Fair enough. Jaguars had to overpay Kirk. They are in small market and are a terrible team. Jets could have got him for 14 million if they wanted to. Their Jets are also bad. Why? That doesn't make any sense. This is true. Braxton Berrios did 0 drops last year. I'd be surprised if DJ Shark does get signed by the Jets for 10 million. Yeah, I guess we officially made it, right? DJ Shark seems like a JD type signing, 6'4", sub 440, and only 25. I'm intrigued, but I don't. It depends on what it's going to cost, I guess. DJ Jones to replace Foley. I'd be surprised if they did that. This is funny. This made me laugh. 2 straight days, someone named Kirk fleeced an NFL team. That's pretty good. Russell Gage. All right, that's an interesting one. Now, yes, because I think you'd kind of solve that need with Lincoln Tomlinson in free agency. So I think that kind of takes out the need to do that. All right, let's pop back over to Twitter for a sec. Nothing yet. Nothing really new. All right. Zach wants Gerald Everett. All right, that's fair. Lawrence Cager tweeted, "Let's go." All right. You can go to my list. I don't know where you find it, but I made it. It's NFL free agency. I made the list. You might be able to follow it on my page. It's quiet. Too quiet. Feeling pretty good. I was just like, I want a little bit more. What's the word on John Dotson? Is he worth pursuing at 35 or 38? I think he goes in the first round. I think he probably goes in the first round. So, Devondre Campbell, I think, is a really good player. I'm scared to think what he is going to get paid though, based on some of these other contracts. It'll be like 15 plus million a year. How do you feel about Lake and Tomlinson? Feel great. I think it's a great signing for the Jets. I think it fills a massive need, and their offensive line value just skyrocketed. If you think about it, their plan to build through the trenches is coming together. Carl Lawson last season, now Lake and Tomlinson. Yeah, great point. Twitter time. Oh boy. Oh boy. Let's pull it up. Come on. Still nothing. Yeah, still nothing. Get me Marcus Milne. I can't even speak. Marcus Williams and Hayden Hurst and re-sign LDT. Okay, that would be a really great day to the rest of agency for right now. I'm loving it. Marcus Williams, Hayden Hurst, LDT. Good. Debo tweeted regarding Lake and Tomlinson. No, LOL. Nice to see he was well liked and respected. Yeah, he's a good player. He's a Pro Bowler, for goodness sake. Ertz re-signed with Cardinals. He is not available. Derek Stingley hasn't been good since 2019. I think that should play a factor. I don't think that necessarily takes them out of the running to draft a quarterback. See, this comment scared me. Is it LFG Jets because they signed somebody, or are we just happy? Because if they just signed somebody, we need to know. I need to know if we need to refresh Twitter. But I don't think that's the case. How much did we pay Braxton Berrios? It was 2 years, $12 million. So $6 million a year. Not too shabby. I don't think so. Then I think you could address it the following year in the draft. But I don't think you should give up on Becton because of how good he was as a rookie. Ooh, just one or all? All would be good, but if I'm picking just one, it's Marcus Williams. Upset. I would be very upset because they don't have enough at the position. They need more. They need a higher ceiling guy. I like both Traylon Burks and Garrett Wilson a lot at the top of the draft. I'm good on either one of those guys. Last year really scared me because I know people are going to say that he's put up good numbers with bad quarterback play before. But last year was really down. So I don't know. I don't know why. I'm worried that he's starting to fall off. I think this is they are 1000% either drafting or signing a wide receiver. Yeah, I kind of agree with that. Where the hell? I just had a comment that I was going to click on. I don't know where it went. Get Zach some help. Oh yeah. It's possible. They might also take Jermaine Johnson though, that high. I don't know if I would, but they might take him, or they might take Sauce that high. Now that would scare me because they just have the tendency to be able to revive people. We've seen it time and time again. I would rather go with somebody else, but that's not awful. Draft Sauce Boy / Dibby and the wide receiver. I agree. That's probably the best way to go. I prefer the Greek Freak, but I feel like I'm in the minority at this point. Lucas says it's too quiet. It is. It is definitely too quiet right now. I don't like this. Yeah, I agree with this. I don't think they go offensive line in the first round anymore. I don't think they pick up the phone. I love DK Metcalf, but how can you, if you're Seattle's GM, how could you possibly pick up the phone after what Joe Douglas did to you just a year ago or however long ago it was with Jamal Adams? So I'm going to say no. I'm going to Zach. I'm going to say no to this. I think they're going to keep Connor McGovern. Hackenberg at 4. Stop it, Ethan. We very well could land Kayvon Thibodeau and Sauce in the first round. That would be beyond sick. That'd be awesome. That's possible. I would rather go wide receiver at 10, I think, than either of the second round guys, but it's certainly possible that they do that. Any update on the Twitter machine? No, not yet. 18 million for oh my god. Wow. Yikes. That's a lot. I think we get one of the other of Kayvon or Sauce, definitely not both. Okay. KT and Sauce, definitely. Yeah, man, I know it's been quiet right now. Maybe I'll do like 10 more minutes of questions and then probably hop off. A 3-hour stream is pretty good though. I feel like that's pretty solid. Christian Kirk went to Jacksonville at around $18 million a year, which is bonkers if true. Let me refresh again. I don't see it. Oh yeah, we're having fun, man. We just gotta get this internet back up and rolling. Move JFM to defensive T. Don't like the Adams vibe. I don't get Jamal Adams vibes from Thibodeau. I disagree. Turn up panic meter a little bit. Okay, we could do that. Beginning to panic again. Who would you pick at 4 and 10 if you were the GM? I would say Kayvon Thibodeau if he's there, and you know what? I'll say Garrett Wilson. No. Yeah, I agree with this. That's why I think I'm going to hop off once I reach the 3-hour mark on this stream. So I'll do questions and comments for the next like 10 minutes or so. Oh, good question, Lee. Not I've seen. No, tell me that's not true. Tell me it's not true. We're going to refresh Twitter. Oh, he said, never mind. You rat bastard. Come on, man. Don't do that to me. That's not nice. Is Ryan live right now, too? Oh, wait, no. No, where the hell did it go? Oh, that's not nice. That's very mean. Kirk, 18 million. That's nuts. Holy crap. $18 million for Christian Kirk. I'm not opposed. Yes, I think you could sign him and then add someone in the first round. I think that would be more than fair. Yeah, I was tricked too. I definitely, yeah, that tricked me. Not gonna lie. Oh, thoughts on this mock after today? Thibs, Garrett Wilson, Brisker, McBride, Azuma, Watson. Oh, I like it a lot. This is a good mock. 10 out of 10. I really like this a lot, DH. Guy's a jag. Yeah, they paid a ton of money. Yeah, no problem. I had a blast just hanging out with you guys. And like I said, I'm going to be on for maybe like about 10 more minutes, but it's 3:15 probably. I agree that Watson probably doesn't last that long either, but it was a really good mock draft if he did for whatever reason. I just did the math before. Hang on, let me pull it up for you. It was 48 minus, we'll call it 13.3, and then minus another 6 is 28.7 million. Does anyone know how much Kirk signed for? I've gotten like 55 different answers. I saw 13, 18, and 17. TI. I wish it's just the phone calculator. 4 years, 68 million. $17 million a season. Holy cripes. That's wild. My God. Yeah, it is 4 for 68. Okay. I'm not here for the troll comment, Michael. Don't be doing this to me. Adams to the Raiders? Now that would be interesting. I don't think so. Any linebackers you want to see in free agency? Yes, the one that I like a lot is Anthony Walker Jr. And I don't think he's going to be super costly. So I think it'd be worthwhile. Oh, okay. Sorry, King Blaze. That's my bad. I misunderstood. I've been reading comments for almost 3 hours now, and it's starting to blend together. That's my bad. As KT gets past Houston, I think pretty good. I think there's a good chance that they go offensive line. Jets gonna go after Barnett. Interesting. I'm not opposed. I would you'd still have to add more. Slim. I think I'm gonna relax a little bit and then maybe do a video for tonight. But I might hold off a little bit longer just in case. Yeah, I like him. I think he's pretty good value. I don't think he's gonna be super costly, and he's good in coverage. So, ooh, okay, I like both of those. No, he's as good as gone. He's gonna be either. I'm gonna say I think a Panther is my best guess. I would pursue Zadarius Smith, but I don't know. I think he should, but I'm not sure. All right, I have time for a couple more questions. Can we get some Jet Tomlinson artwork immediately? I hope so. That'd be sick. Someone's got to have a Photoshop done by now. I think he definitely does. I don't think we see a offensive lineman in the first round. I think instead we see the Jets go defense, whether it be edge or corner. There'll be one more Jet signing before you log off. Calling it. We got 3 minutes. Joe Douglas, you got 3 minutes to do something. Gonna do a refresh on the old Twitter feed over here. I'll let you know. I'll pull it up if it's anything meaningful over there. No, still talking about Christian Kirk. I would say probably not. Then I would, if they were to get Smith, I would think they would go Sauce and a wide receiver. That'd be my guess. Reach out to me. Send me a message on either on Twitter, Insta, TikTok. Send me a message, and we will try to link up. All right. Kirk is the most outlandish signing I may have ever seen. Yeah, I mean it's pretty bizarre. Any fancy Boa tight end two? I don't think so. I'd be pretty surprised. Tight end three, sure. Tight end two, a little. No, I would say no for me. Do you see us signing a tight end, drafting one, or both? I think it's going to be one of each. I'm very much a believer in having a veteran and a young gun. I think it makes too much sense to do it that way. It's a good tight end class, but I just think you're putting too much stock into a rookie if that's the case. We got 1 minute left. Fire off any last minute questions you might have. First time I comment, I've been watching your show for about a year. It's awesome. Keep it up, bro. Thank you so much. I appreciate all the love. Which current Jet is primed for a breakout year? Is Zach too chalk of an answer? Quinnen turning into a star? Is that fair? Of course I like pork chops. I'm not a madman. Any running backs you want to add in free agency? Mostert, maybe. I think that might be fair. La 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 la. 4 for 84 with Kirk. Is that real? We're refreshing. 4 for 84? Are you kidding me? That's $21 million a year. Bro, what? Jacksonville is crazy. Oh my God. Oh, and by the way, last one, I'll end with this. We are, oh no, we are Team Ford. I drive a Ford Ranger, and I had a Ford Explorer before that. We are a Ford family here, the O'Learys. I appreciate you guys. It's been an absolute blast. I can't believe the Jacksonville Jaguars gave $84 million for Christian Kirk. Holy smokes. So later on tonight, I will probably have a video, but a 3-hour live stream for free agency, pretty good. That's going to do it for me. Thank you so much for tuning in. I am Matt O'Leary, and I'll talk to you next time.